What's up guys, welcome back to another work from home remote video. And in this video, I want to talk about two jobs where you could be making upwards of $20. For one of these jobs, the range is around $23 per hour. This is a data entry related job, or these jobs or data entry related jobs. There is really no experience required. So you can get in here with just a high school diploma or the equivalent. And there's also no phones required. So you won't need to be on the phone. You won't need to be on any calls. You really won't need to use your voice for anything. These are going to be more data entry, typing related jobs. And these jobs were just recently posted. So these are fresh jobs that you should definitely apply for if you're looking for work from home positions that don't require you to be on the phone. So with that said, let's jump right into these two different jobs. And the first one is going to be at this company. It's Talentify. And basically Talentify helps other companies find the best candidates for jobs that they have listed. So if you have a company and you want to hire some people, you'll probably go to Indeed or Glassdoor, right? And you'll put your job listing there and try to find people. But here they manage that entire process for you, and they filter everything and they try to find you the best candidates for whatever position that you're hiring for. So that is in the business of what they do. And these are some of the companies that they have worked with before, some really big brands and big names here. And so if we scroll down, we can actually see like step by step some of the features or what they do for these companies. So this is just giving you an idea of what Talentify does. Now, the current position that they have open here is actually a virtual personal assistant. And this is a remote position in the United States. As you can see here, this was posted only 5 hours ago. There are already 40 people that have applied. So it's still a really fresh or new job posting. The pay rate here is anywhere from $18 to $23 per hour. So that's what you can expect to make for this. And again, it's a virtual personal assistant. Now, going into what the job is, it says this is why you should consider this opportunity. Again, $18 to $23 per hour. You get to work remotely with minimum supervision. You gain experience in fulfilling various administrative tasks. You utilize strong internet connection and communication tools like Skype or Zoom, and you work with a support team in a virtual environment. So again, this is a completely remote positions. So this is what you'll be doing here. Organize communication via emails and phone calls, provide customer service as the first point of contact, organize meetings, travels, and accommodations. Again, even though it says this doesn't mean that this is like a call center position. So you more than likely won't be in a queue where you're just making or you're just taking inbound calls or you're just constantly calling people. But because you are a personal assistant, then from time to time, you may have to use the phone to make calls, right? You may have to, as it says here, organize meetings, travels, and accommodations. So yes, you may have to call vendors or other companies or other people to set things up, but being on the phone isn't like a primary task here. Now, other things that you will need to do here: manage contact lists and organize managers' calendars, create and review customer spreadsheets and maintain online records, conduct market research and report on the results, prepare presentations, assist employees with their administrative queries. So that is what you'll be doing. Those are the responsibilities. And here it says these are the qualifications that are required. Now, for this particular job, they want someone with 2 years of experience working as a virtual assistant or in a similar role. So if you have done anything that is kind of like the same, or anything where you had to do any of these, had any of these responsibilities, then that could count as experience here. Also, for the rest of this, it's like experience with technologies such as desktop sharing, cloud services, VoIP, other things here like working with spreadsheets and Microsoft Office, working with Google Calendar, strong communication skills, strong organizational and time management skills, a high school diploma, is the main thing that you really need here. And basically that's it. So if you have some experience, you know, as a virtual assistant or anything that had you doing any of these responsibilities, still go ahead and apply here. Now, on the sidebar right here, you'll see that they're also hiring for other positions. So they're hiring for an executive assistant here. The pay for that is $25 to $30 per hour. So that is a bit more than this one, but they may want someone with a bit more experience for that. Also, they have other positions here from Talentify, but they are location specific. So if you go on LinkedIn, you can find some of these jobs, but for the ones that were, you know, were just remote where you could work anywhere in the US, these were the two that stood out. So this one right here, $25 to $30 per hour, and this one here, $18 to $23 per hour. Now we could actually just click on this to see what the requirements are. Let's just see what else they're offering here. So it's gonna be kind of like the same thing, but I wanted to see if they required anything else. So I guess it's the same thing. They want someone to pretty much do the same thing. This is a remote position. It's 15 to 20 hours per week. So this is not full-time. It's more kind of like part-time. You get PTO, you get all these benefits here. Here it doesn't list any requirements in terms of like having experience, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they'd want kind of like the same thing because it's kind of like the same job. But again, this is also new, just 5 hours ago. This one has more applicants, I guess, because, you know, the requirements are, they didn't post the same requirements here. So basically, like anyone can apply here. So if you are interested in any of these jobs, go ahead and apply. I'll leave the link to these on LinkedIn so you can easily find them. Now, I went over to Glassdoor just to check this company out. They're located in Orlando, Florida, and they have good enough reviews. They have a 4.2 out of 5-star rating, overall rating on Glassdoor. So I think that was good enough, and they have some really good 5-star reviews here. Now we already know the salary, $18 to $23 per hour or $25 to $30 per hour, depending on which one of those jobs you're applying for. So we don't really need to get into the salaries here on Glassdoor. So that is job number 1. Now, quick reminder, guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Eann. On this channel, I talk about ways to make money, ways to save, ways to invest, jobs, just everything personal finance related. So if you like these videos and you like these types of topics, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. It's 100% free. Giving the video a thumbs up will never cost you anything. Also, be sure to subscribe with the notifications on. That way you never miss the updates of when I post new videos. And let's jump right into the second job listing. So the second one is going to be at this company. It's Augmedics. And basically what they do here at this company is they provide ambient medical documentation. Now, if you don't know what this means, basically they're using AI tools to help medical professionals. So for example, this is kind of like the processes here. So they use automated speech recognition powered by Google Cloud to transcribe the natural conversation between clinicians and patients. So they use AI to do this for clinicians, and that way they don't have to worry about, you know, taking notes and doing all that stuff. They can just focus on doing their jobs. So that's what this company does. And currently they have a job listing. They have one that is completely remote in the US. And this is for a scheduler. And this job pays around, I think they had the salary here, so it pays around $40,000 to $50,000 per year, or that is actually a range. And it says here, salary range is listed above. There are several factors that determine final pay for a position, including location and experience. Total compensation will typically include salary plus a performance bonus. Now, although it says here location and experience, as you can see here, requirements: detail-oriented, strong verbal and written communication skills, organized, reliable, and self-motivated, problem-solving skills, experience with data entry, a plus, experience with EHR and scheduling systems, a plus, interest and or experience in healthcare or health technology, A plus. So these are, not really set in stone. They're not required because they say it is A plus. It gives you that competitive edge if you're applying for these jobs, but this is really what you need here. So if you don't have any experience with data entry or healthcare, or if you have some experience with one and not all of these three things, then you can still apply because you have a chance of landing a job here. Now, as for the responsibilities for this job, it says extract clinician schedules from various external scheduling tools to input into Augmedix scheduling system, ensure high data integrity to support operational and financial outcomes related to scheduling, monitor and assess variations between scheduling and usage data, partner with staffing liaisons to identify and follow up on appropriate staffing matches for new implementations. So that's what you'll be doing here. There's really no need to, I guess, it's not like a call center job. You won't be on the phone. I mean, even if you do have to call people, it's not going to be like the primary thing that you're doing. So if you're interested in finding a remote work from home job in data entry or something close to it that doesn't require you to spend 8 full hours on the phone in your workday, that is also another position that you can look into. Now, we don't know what the salary here, it's anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000 per year, but let's just go over to Glassdoor to see what this company is or the overall rating of this company. And so Augmedix has a 3.9 out of 5-star review. They're based in San Francisco, California, and they have some really good reviews here as well. So if you're looking for data entry or similar remote work from home jobs, be sure to check these out. The second one here is the first one is a scheduler at Augmedix, and the first one or the other one was this job right here. It's a assistant at Talentify, and we had the executive assistant, and then we also had the virtual personal assistant. 2 different jobs, but kind of like doing the same thing. So that said, all the best in finding your dream remote work from home job, and I'll leave the links down below to all these jobs, but I'll talk to you guys very soon in the next one.